That's right. It's that time. It's time for In Other News. I'm your host, Mike Russell. Thanks for being with us. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you had a great weekend, and thank you so much for beginning your week with us. We do sincerely appreciate it. Please like, subscribe, do all of that stuff, and share this out with your people, and let your peeps know that we have some fun here. Speaking of fun, let's jump right into. Apparently, Captain America showed up to his first day on the job. Pete Hegseth is now the head of the DOD, the Department of Defense, and he shows up to his first day of work exactly how you think he would. Look, I have one mission. I have one mission and one mission only. That is to make sure that our men and women of the armed forces are safe, our country is safe, and we are combat ready. Holy mackerel, what a concept. Listen to how flippant CNN is when they go to their breaking news. Listen to this.
Breaking news right now. Let's take a live look at the Pentagon, where the new Defense Secretary, Pete Hegseth, is just now showing up.
Is just now, showing up.
That is something the Defense Department absolutely will continue to do. And today, there are more executive orders coming that we fully support on removing DEI inside the Pentagon, reinstating troops who were pushed out because of COVID mandates.
Love it.
Iron Dome for America.
Yes.
This is happening quickly. And as the Secretary of Defense, it's an honor to salute smartly, as I did as a junior officer and now as the Secretary of Defense, to ensure these orders are complied with rapidly and quickly. Every moment that I'm here, I'm thinking about the guys and gals in Guam, in Germany,
say it,
in Fort Benning and Fort Bragg.
What?
On missile defense sites and aircraft carriers.
Names.
Our job is lethality and readiness and war fighting.
Yeah, lethality, readiness, war readiness. How about this? How about that for a damn change? Yeah, let's shelve the pronouns classes and let's get to, I don't know, keeping the country safe, keeping our allies safe, being an example of military awesomeness around the world. That seems like a little more important things to worry about and concern yourself with than any of this, including everybody. Everyone's included. Everyone. He is already carrying out the president's orders that trans citizens will not be serving in. I don't know if it's just combat. I really don't know what it is. But president said to do it. It's legal. Gonna do it. Gonna hold them back. Yes. Greg, good to see you. Grizz, thanks for being here. Rhonda, it's good to see everybody. Thank you for playing along. And so anyway, Captain America just showed up. I'm man crushing on that guy. I think everyone's man crushing on that dude. I absolutely love his attitude. I love his swagger. I love how he's going. He brings a Gen X vibe into, when I say Gen X vibe, I mean a common sense vibe into the Department of Defense. So again, we are done with DEI. If the pendulum swings backwards and they maybe, I don't know, Secretary Mayor Pete or something becomes the president of the United States, it's going to come back. It'll be a whole different ball game if that's the case. But for now, for the next 4 years at least, we have a Department of Defense that's focused on, I don't know, mission preparedness. It's like, you have one job, do it well. Yes. So I think Admiral Levine is already gone, Grizz. That's a very, very good question. I believe that Admiral Levine is no longer in the ranks. So adios. Okay, let's start talking about immigration, because immigration is the hot topic of the day, and these raids are going swimmingly. I absolutely love that the real-time transparency of all of this. This person was detained. This person was detained. This person was detained, and what they were wanted for. These are criminals. These are the worst of the worst. So I love that the reporters are running into Donald Trump's mouthpieces and his cabinet, and they can't stump them. I mean, we'll get to J.D. Vance in just a moment here, but they cannot stump them. They can't hang them up like they did in the last go around. So here's the cool part. Let's start with the grown-ups in the room, and then we will move on to the hilarity that these people are just, they make me laugh. But let's get to one of the grown-ups in the room, please.
There's a report from Chicago that there were ICE agents that were turned away from a Southside elementary school.
ICE agents turned around from a Southside elementary school. Let me quick bust in here, and I know it drives somebody nuts, but it's okay. The governor of Illinois, Pritzker, this guy's a billionaire. This guy's just is slimy of a politician as you could possibly have. He is allowing migrants to change their names with quickness to evade ICE. And again, I told you the solution here. Donald Trump just has to pardon each and every one of these migrants in Illinois. And if they set foot out of Illinois, they're deported, but they get to stay in Illinois and they're free of crimes. Blanket pardons. Remember this? We'll do blanket pardons. Everything you've done, you're pardoned. You're a free member of society. Welcome. Yeah. Good luck. You'll see governors, mayors do a complete 180. Do a complete 180. All right. Back to the grown up in the room here.
Earlier today is targeting of schools, targeting of things like this, something that the administration is comfortable with and will continue with?
I think the framing of the question is wrong. If there's a law enforcement activity that's taking place in the school, then that would be for the protection and defense of the child. As you know, there's an epidemic of child trafficking and labor trafficking in this country. When federal law enforcement officers are turned away from a school, it is the act of turning them away that endangers the lives and safety of children. We've seen, as you know, 500,000 children trafficked over a 4-year period in the United States. This administration is going to investigate every instance of child trafficking, labor trafficking, sex trafficking, child smuggling.
How about it?
And all the attendant crimes involved in that. And our message to everyone in the country is to cooperate fully with Immigration and Customs Enforcement so that we can end the scourge of child trafficking and child abuse that has been these last 4 years.
Yeah, so shut and up. Oh, they're targeting schools. Yeah, because we've got to find 500,000 kids. That's why we're targeting schools. That's where the kids are going to be that are being trafficked for labor trafficking, for sex trafficking, drug trafficking. That's where you got to go. You got to go to the schools. And I didn't pull the videos. There's so many videos, y'all. So many videos of teachers like, oh, try to come get my babies. All right. No, we're not trying to come get your babies. How about we just point to that one, and that one. And then we whisper into your ear, Miss Badass Teacher. Ready? Oh, my babies, come get them. I dare you. FAFO, right? Point to all three of them and say, they're being sex trafficked. They are slaves outside of school. And see what the little Miss Badass Teacher says then. Yeah. How about that? Yeah, those kids in your classroom are being sex trafficked. You see why they're so tired? You see why they've been working at the Kellogg's factory all night. They're being labor trafficked. That's why they're always falling asleep at their desk. Unbelievable. It's how the media, and I hope they will come around. I hope the media will come around and realize now that Donald Trump is surrounding himself with greatness like a hole surrounds itself with a donut. And these people are media savvy, and they understand all of these techniques, like this absolute stupid technique of, oh, do you support targeting schools? Nobody's targeting schools. We're finding 500,000 kids that have been missing. Jeez. Michelle Reagan. How you doing? Remember old Secretary of State Michelle Reagan? She got totally hosed out of office, but she told me. She called me radio eye candy. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that means I have a face for radio or if I'm only eye candy if you're hearing me on the radio. I don't know if she was complimenting me or insulting me. Anyway, she said the best thing that she's learned in how to handle media was when somebody is rushing you with cameras, like rushing up to you with cameras. She said, take 2 steps towards them directly. They will have to back off. They will have to refocus their camera, and it gives you a couple of minutes to gain your composure. She said, straighten your dress and get ready to answer a question. Love that. But this entire cabinet and communication office of Donald Trump they're like damn dream team. I can't wait till they go after Tulsi. I can't wait. Come on, media, go after Tulsi. Holy cow! You think Marjorie Taylor Greene is going to come at you? Wait till Tulsi gets a piece of you. Just wait till Tulsi gets a piece of you. Yes, my face. Yes, mine and yours, Greg, both made for radio. Yes, a wolf whistle. Okay. Let's see here. It says, "Be careful taking a U.S. immigration enforcement or Donald Trump." Is true. All right, so let's get to J.D. Vance. So I told you we'd start with the grown-ups in the room. J.D. Vance sat down to meet the press and just did what J.D. does. He was asked at the Catholic Church now. The Pope himself has spoken up. The Pope used to be dope. Pope ain't dope no more. Pope's a schmuck now. I can't believe he's doing this. He's talking about how inhumane Donald Trump's immigration policy has been, his migrant roundup policy. By the way, he's not even scratching the surface of Barack Hussein Obama, who won a Nobel Peace Prize the minute he was elected. So he says it's inhumane. This has nothing to do with humanity. It has nothing as far as Catholic, the Catholic churches. It has nothing to do with humanity. It has nothing to do with do the right thing. It's not biblical at all. It's money. $3 billion is about to be turned off. These Catholic charities. Look at that. We did this a couple of weeks ago with the LA woman that was being interviewed on the street. She made $240,000 was her salary. She worked for a Catholic NGO, a Catholic church organization, making $240,000 to eradicate homelessness in California. That under her tenure, it's gone increased 170%. They're getting the money turned off. That's why the Vatican is speaking up. And speaking of the Vatican, can someone tell me what the punishment is for illegally crossing into the Vatican? Anyone? 5 to 15 years in prison. A bit hypocritical, don't you think? Something about glass houses or he who is without sin. One of those parables from the Bible. Maybe. Yeah, NIMBY effect, not in my backyard. Oh, yeah. Oh, hell yeah. All right, JD, go get her.
This particular issue, Margaret, because as a practicing Catholic, I was actually heartbroken by that statement. And I think that the U.S. Conference of Catholic Bishops needs to actually look in the mirror a little bit and recognize that when they receive over $100 million to help resettle illegal immigrants, are they worried about humanitarian concerns or are they actually worried about their bottom line? We are going to enforce immigration law. We're going to protect the American people. Yeah. Donald Trump promised to do that. And I believe the U.S. Conference of Catholic Bishops, if they're worried about the humanitarian costs of immigration enforcement, let them talk about the children who have been sex trafficked because of the wide open border of Joe Biden.
You personally
let them talk about
going
people like Laken Riley who were brutally murdered. I support us doing law enforcement against violent criminals, whether they're illegal immigrants or anybody else, in a way that keeps us safe.
Amen, brother. Preach on, my man. Can I get a witness? Can I get an amen? Preachy here. Yes, Greg, it's a lot like CrossFit. Yeah, it's just once people do CrossFit, they won't shut up about CrossFit. Let's talk about that and Orange Theory. Not ripping. Dude, y'all. Okay, cool. You go to a gym. Rock on. Your stats are on the wall. I would not go to a gym where my stats are on the wall. There's no way in hell. Holy. They're like, that guy's got a heart rate now about 160. Can we call medicals? Jesus. He's only been on that stair climber for 30 seconds. It's my first day back working out. No, I'm not going to bore you with it, but I mean, it's first day because Queen Bee started yesterday and guilted me into it. That's where we are. Anyway, back to immigration. We started with the grown-ups in the room. Let's get over to the lunatics. And, Anna Navarro, I'm not against what she's saying. Some of what she's saying, I'm kind of agreeing with a little bit here. So let's check it out.
A kid in school, if you got a U.S. citizen school, let that school know. Give them a list of adults that can go pick up that kid if you are taken in. Have your documents ready. If you can consult with a lawyer, por el amor de Dios, háganlo.
¿Qué? ¿Cómo se dice? I didn't understand what you said.
And all of those people crying right now and feeling bad by the way they voted, there's going to be another election. And
I'm not feeling bad about the way I voted. What are you talking about? I'm not crying. I don't know anybody's crying. I don't know what the liberals I hang out with aren't crying. Like liberals are just like, yeah, they're going to get the criminal aliens. I mean, They're rounding up the bad ones, and they're finding the kids that were lost. That's kind of cool. Yeah. Nobody's crying. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Selena Gomez says, we'll get to that little in a moment here. But back to Ann. But I do agree with her when she says this. I do agree with her. She says, look, if you have a U.S. citizen kid that's in school and you are here illegally, make sure that kid, the school, has a list of adults that can pick the kid up if you're rounded up. I agree with that. I do agree with that. But you got to understand, the people that are being rounded up right now are are criminals. They're not worried about what happens to their kid if they get deported. Please. So anyway, so I do agree with that. Have your documentation ready. Have all your paperwork there. Yeah, consult an attorney. Hell yes. But if you're here illegally and you committed a crime, guess what? You're first in line. But if you're here illegally and you haven't committed a crime and you have a U.S.-born child, I think there's going to be some discussions that are going to be had, right? So getting an attorney is fantastic. I don't know what the hell she said, but getting an attorney makes sense. Having your documentation ready makes sense. And nobody crying about the way they voted, you slappy.
2 years. So, and we're going to have to wait 2 years of pain. So if you want things to change, get yourselves registered, get yourself active. There's no reason why we should be playing, rolling over.
What? Rolling over what? I mean, basically, it's against my nature to really draw lines like this. But damn it, if you're not in support of what is happening in this first week, you're on the side of very bad people that are doing very bad things to kids, doing very bad things to U.S. citizens. How can you be on the side of that? You're on the side of being okay with losing between 380 and 500,000 kids. Do you understand how much that is? That's between 7 and 8 Cardinal stadiums full of children. Booked, full, standing room only. That's a lot of kids. 500's too many. But don't worry, the view was not done. It was not done because Sonny Hostin, whose husband is being rung up, he's going to go to the federal pen, especially with this DOJ. Oh, Sonny Hostin's husband is going to prison. Some insurance fraud that he's been running for a long time. So here's Sonny Hostin being the racist idiot that she is.
To answer your question, which is this the immigration fix that this country wanted? Mm-hmm. Yes. I think absolutely there are certain people that wanted to see this kind of pain and destruction.
Pain and destruction. Are we on pain and destruction yet? Where's the pictures? Where's the video of the pain and destruction? I'd like to see it, because if you Google where's the pain and destruction, you're going to get the California fires. Pain and destruction. These are criminals that are being rounded up. They're being pulled out of jails, pulled out of prisons, taken off the street. But I want to point something out here. And this is very important to note. With these raids, with these roundups of criminal, illegal migrants, so many happening so quickly, with such precision, shines a light on what? Shines a light that the Biden administration knew right where these people were. The Biden administration knew how bad these people were. The Biden administration turned a blind eye to violent criminals in our nation, and they could have rounded them up at any point. Again, the precision that these raids are being carried out shows you that this information was all available to the Department of Defense, Department of Justice, Homeland Security, whoever's involved in this. All the information was right there. This is the name. Here are the crimes. Here's where he's at. And they chose to allow them to continue their life of crime until Donald Trump showed up. Got to think about it. Here's Sonny.
For a certain group or type of immigrant. Because if you look at the numbers, yes, the number of immigrants that come from Mexico or Mexican born are the largest.
No, actually, no, you don't. No, they're not. As a matter of fact, there's 115 nations represented that have sent their people here to the southern border. You moron.
But the next largest are Asians. 28% of them come. I don't think they walk across the southern border.
Yes, they do. I saw them, actually. Yeah, a lot of military-aged young men from China. Yes, they do come across the southern border. Oh, she's killing me.
They come by plane. The next largest are Europeans. I don't think they walk either. I'm just saying immigrants, right?
Oh, not undocumented, though.
A lot of them are undocumented, actually.
But that's not the stat for being.
But
not the stat.
A lot of them come by plane and then overstay their visas.
And they overstay their visas. They overstay their visas, so they're undocumented. The Europeans that come here that overstay their visas are undocumented, but they don't come across the southern border. So I think there's a very clear message as to what this president wants the look of a criminal migrant.
Oh, put it back in the deck. Stop your race card crap. Oh, the president wants it to look like only people that look a certain way. You mean like 20 to 30% of his entire empire staff? He hates them all of a sudden? Come on. I mean, come on. I wonder if he would do it. I wonder if he would do it. From what I heard, for all rights and purposes, all intents and purposes, Donald Trump is a pretty cool dude when it comes to his employees and the Trump organization's employees. And I wonder if a couple of chefs or some sort of staff, and some crew are on these deportation lists. I wonder if Trump would step in and be like, he's a great chef, fantastic. He's going to be fine. We're keeping him here. I wonder. Yeah. It'd be interesting to know. It would be interesting to see, but we're never going to see that. There's a lot of Sunny hosting left, and we're not doing that. My stomach is turning right now. So we're done with Sunny host. Let's go to probably, again, and I'll say this, the middle-aged white liberal woman is probably, that group is probably the most racist group we have in the country. Listen to this view.
White women, circle up. Listen,
white women,
ladies.
It's got to be white women. Just say everybody else know. Remember, because I told you the most racist group there is. Remember, no one else can play. Just white women. Circle up. White women, she says. Okay, where are we going?
ICE raids are coming. All right. They've even started already in some places, and no location is off limits this time around.
Nope.
Not even schools.
Nope.
Or churches.
Nope.
So you know what that means, right? That's right.
Round 'em up.
It's time for us to put our very best Karen skills to good work. Now,
How?
I don't want to.
Only white women have these Karen skills. Remember that, because she said only white women. All the white ladies, all the white. Nope, not the song. Okay.
Hear none of y'all hopping into my mentions going, Kendally, I don't know how to Karen.
Kendally. Just okay. I'm sorry. Go.
Bitch, yes you do. Yes you do.
Oh!
We all do.
didn't.
Let's not pretend that skill doesn't come as a part of our default package straight out of the factory, all right? So here are your marching orders.
Your default, this is ladies, she said your default setting is Karen. That's your default setting. Your default setting is Karen. Right out of the package, she says.
If you see an ICE official, be that at your job, at your school, at your church, anywhere in your community, if you see an immigration official, you go full DEFCON Karen immediately. I'm talking pull out all of the stops, whatever you can do to distract that official and waste his time. I'm talking complaints. I'm talking demands to see his superior officer. I'm talking long rambling stories about people he's never met and situations that are fully unrelated. Nothing.
I can't, please, somebody. I want to follow ICE agents now. If anyone's listening to her, I want to follow ICE agents with a camera, because this will be glorious. They will walk right over you and get where they're going.
Is off the table. And if all of that fails, you pull out the white woman Hail Mary. That's right. I'm talking about white lady tears. I don't care if you have to pull.
Is anyone getting the racist vibes here? Or is it just me? This woman is fundamentally in her core racist. Like, she believes that white women just have everything. Holy, this is great. This virtue signaling is fantastic.
Blown temper tantrum in front of that immigration official.
Okay.
You do whatever you have to do to become a physical barrier between that immigration official and the vulnerable members of your community that he is targeting. Ladies, listen, we have trained for this moment. Our grandmothers
the hell you been training for this moment?
Trained for this moment, and their grandmothers before them.
No, they
Karening is our ancestral legacy. Only this time, we have an opportunity to put the skill to work for good, to do something for our community instead of against it. I believe in you, ladies. All right? I believe in you. Now you get out there and you wreck the absolute shit out of some immigration official's day.
Wow.
Good luck.
Good luck. No, please. I want to see it. Oh, to be married to that one. I don't care. Oh, the pepper spray videos. You're right, Michael. I'm telling you, man. The pepper. Oh, geez. Okay. Or taser. I'm more of a taser guy. But the pepper spray is fantastic, especially when they try to walk it off and act like, that tough, and then they run into things. Oh, those videos are priceless. I love body cams. I think police body cams are the best thing that has happened to policing since policing started. I really, really do. And the reason why is because the truth doesn't lie. It's right there. The video ain't gonna lie. The truth doesn't lie. I don't even have coffee with me. I'll try. Maybe the water will fix it. The video doesn't lie. And in a lot of cases, it's he said, she said, and that's gone now because there's the video. I love. I think every cop should have a body cam. Every cop. Yeah, since the Billy Club. Right on. Billy Club. Fantastic. Are we allowed to say that? Somebody told me I can't say paddy wagon. I said, I'm Irish. I can say paddy wagon all I want. Some Edison medicine. Oh, is that guy? Did you get that, Mike? Did you get that from Steve Inman? Because that's my brother's name. So I was looking him up on X or whatever the hell it was. My brother's name is Steve Inman. And so I looked it up, and Steve Inman came up, and it's a comedian that does a lot of these videos. And some Edison medicine, some lettucillin. Oh, I love that. Yeah, the ludicrous cam, all of it. That guy's genius. Please look up Steve Inman. Great follow, funny. You will absolutely love it. The Zeus juice. Oh, he's brilliant. He really is brilliant. He does really good work. So look it up. But yeah, not my brother. But he does do good work. My brother does good work. God bless him. God bless him. Anyway, the fundamentally racist rant that we just heard is exactly why. Again, there should be no question. There should be no postmortem. There should be no after action report that does anything but point to these people as why the Democrats got stomped in the last election. That's it. There should be you don't even have to look towards it. I'm about to bust out my violin. The world's tiniest violin, for those of you that aren't in the know. I like to play when people are the big sad. Selena Gomez is big sad. I'm about to play you a video of Selena Gomez that she's taken down because she was ridiculed to no end, and rightfully so. She posted this video. Hold on, I've got to get everything. All right. Okay. And away we go. Get it, sister.
I just wanted to say that I'm so sorry. How many people are getting attacked? Children. I don't understand. I'm so sorry. I wish I could do something, but I can't. I don't know what to do. I'll try everything, I promise.
She took it down. She's so sorry. She does not know what to do. She doesn't. I'd like to go off the immigration. She doesn't know what the hell she's talking. Has no idea. I'm so sorry that there's nothing going on but bad guys getting arrested right now. Nothing happened. But I want you to see this. Okay, so it takes, let me see. I have these things laying around all over the damn place. Get this guy here. So see what you do is you get one of these little dammits right here, okay? And then you take your phone, right? You take your phone. Oh, look at that. Look at the picture, maybe. But let's see here. You take it and you do this. You attach it right there, right? You attach it. And then you've got to clamp it onto something here. And then I got something weird thing going on, this visual intelligence with camera control. No. What is that? I don't want that. iPhone, chill. So you put it in there, and then you got to clamp it down. Then you got to get ready. You got to make sure that your lighting is good, right? You got to make sure your lights are on. Let's see here. Get ready. Get composed, right? You got to have back lighting. You got to have front lighting. And then scene. After you push, I forgot to hit record. Damn it. All right. I forgot to hit record. Let me try it again. Hit record. And then it's so insufferable. Oh, just stop. I did get a new phone. Thank you, Rhonda. Yes, I did. Yes, thank God. I still don't know if that worked out or not. I have no idea. Second drink. Okay, so here's see, her mother is Italian, her father is second generation Mexican and was raised in Texas. Fantastic. So what's she apologizing to? The criminals? Who's she crying for? Nobody's being the schools those kids aren't being rounded up. Those kids are being found. Those kids are being there's 380,000 to 500,000 kids that are missing. That's why ICE is going into schools. Yeah, and that's fine that her parents are migrants. Cool. Are they here legally? Are they criminals? If not, they're okay. Everybody's okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, the onions bring the big tears. So the eye drops. I learned that from Wedding Crashers. Yeah. She took that down. Smart. Didn't even turn off the comments. All she had to do was turn off the comments so she didn't get, the big hurt, the big insulted. So she turned off the comments. And she is a standard elite, millions of dollars. Let me find out here. How much is Selena Gomez worth? $50 million. 50. So I can't do anything. Yes, you can. As a matter of fact, you can. As a matter of fact, you had an opportunity to in the last election and you didn't. Yeah, maybe that's what you're sorry for. Oh, plucking a nose hair, yeah, gets the tears going for sure. Oh, gets that nose again. Okay, I'm not being that mean. Okay, I will. Jewel had to apologize to her peeps as well. Did I have any more in immigration? No, I'm done with them. Jewel had to she had to apologize to her people, her fans, and I'm not going to put what you just put on there, Lynn. Oh. Yeah, right. Yeah. That's a good question. How many apartment complexes has she bought for the street peoples? None. Zero. Yes. Anyway, Jewel, the artist, Jewel had to apologize, not because Trump won. She didn't have to apologize because kids are getting targeted at schools. She didn't have to apologize for any of that. None of it. She had to apologize, and I'm not kidding. She had to apologize, which is the most disingenuous thing we've heard today, for performing at RFK Jr.'s inauguration party that he had, the Maha Ball. Is it Maha or Maha? Call it Yeehaw. Should call it. She performed at RFK Jr.'s event. So she had to apologize. She is RFK Jr.'s wife's favorite artist. That's why she was there. And that was too much, apparently, for her fan base. Because her fan base is scared. Her fan base is scared. Let's see what she has to say here. Hold on.
We have to find ways to engage and to participate. And we have to act now. We cannot wait another 4 years. I believe there are people in the new administration that are willing to help on this issue. And I do not agree on all the politics. But if I can help shape policy, make sure mental health is in the conversation when it comes to American health, if I can help put resources or mental health tools into the hands of the most vulnerable who need it, I'm going to try.
Good. Okay.
And I'm going to fight.
Okay. I'm not fighting, but okay. You can work. Instead of fight, what's this fighting crap? Just work with us. Why not? Just say, you know what, everybody, you're mad that I was at RFK Jr.'s event and I performed there. And okay, that's fine that you're upset by that. But you know what I'm on the side of? I'm on the side of kids not eating toxins. I'm on the side of actually doing studies on things that we have to inject into our bodies instead of just injecting them. I'm on that side. And if y'all aren't on that side, you want to keep poisoning the kids, go nuts and don't listen to me, because I almost said don't buy my album, but that would have been, how much am I dating myself? I said don't buy my album. Anyway, Jewel, you're up.
And I understand that my words were overly simplistic. Half of our country feels hope right now. And I honor that.
Oh, okay.
And half of our country feels disenfranchised and scared and vulnerable.
That's a bit
and that is
painting
unacceptable.
with a broad brush there, sweetie.
And I am so sorry that I caused pain, especially in my LGBTQIA plus community, because you guys are treasures. You make the world a better place.
The hell does that have to do with anything? What is it? What is LGBTQ? What does that have to do with anything?
You've made my life a better place. And I will not stop fighting. None of us can afford to stop fighting. And I really believe that the only way we change is in relationship.
No, what do you mean? We change by eliminating toxins from our food and toxins from the things we inject into our body.
It isn't in isolation or by isolating. It's by being in relationship, by reaching out, by having hard conversations. And I really hope that we can push through our hurt and move toward understanding on both sides.
Sure. I understand we're poisoning our kids, and that's the side I want to be on, eliminating. That I want to be on the elimination side, please. We're literally poisoning our kids. Literally poisoning our kids. How are you against that? I don't understand how you can be against that. Queen Bee was like, see, I like what this RFK Jr. dude's doing. Cool. Yeah, you should. Everyone should. As a matter of fact, everyone should like what ICE is doing right now. They should all love it. They really should, because criminals are being removed from our streets. Super. Kids that were being work trafficked, labor trafficked, and sex trafficked are being found. Hey. Yeah, that's a good point. Grez, that's right. Instead of saying, I performed there because I believe in that dude. She's like, me performing there was that nothing to do with Donald Trump, which she's apologizing for. So stupid. Why do you apologize to stupidity? How do you apologize to stupidity? That's like having to apologize to Harry Sisson, whatever his name is. You don't apologize to a dude like that. He's just dumb. Why do you apologize to people that think that she was performing at RFK Jr.'s event, that it was a Donald Trump endorsement? That's stupid. By the way, Carrie Underwood, not ugly. Still not ugly. Carrie Underwood crushed it when the music wouldn't start playing at the swearing-in ceremony. It's pretty great. Yeah. Yeah, Rhonda, blush boy. Yeah, I think, look, I think we do. We have a serious mental disease problem in this country. We have a mental disorder problem in this country. We have, this is a health crisis, an absolute health crisis. I mean, how do you get kids and young people to not be so damn entitled that everything's about them? It's all main character moments all day long. Really is. Yeah, Grizz, Bill, and old Dougie boy too. The second dude. He was they were checking out the Carrie Underwood's Underwood, if you know what I'm saying. I'll be here all week. Just be happy you weren't at my event that I was emceeing this weekend. So you just, had a lot of those jokes. Lots of those jokes. I wanted, before we get to the next piece here, I wanted to bring up something that I read over the weekend that I'm a little I don't even know how I feel about this. Can y'all help me out? Spirit Airlines is instituting a dress code for their flights. Not American Airlines, not Southwest Airlines, not Continental. Spirit. Not Frontier, not JetBlue, Spirit. Where they charge you if you are actually wearing shoes when you come on. They charge you for everything. Would you like a pressurized cabin? Everybody's got to kick in $2 when they get. I mean, this is the most discount of discount airlines, and they're instituting a dress code. Here's what I dig: that the airline industry, I don't care who it is, I just think it's funny that it's Spirit. That's like Carnival. That's like Carnival Cruises instituting a code of conduct. It's like, it kind of. Anyway. But I am all about this. You remember back in the old days? I mean, back when like Pan Am and all that. I mean, people show you went on a plane. You were in a suit. You got dressed up to do the flying. You were part of just this elite group. You look nice, like you were going to church. Yeah. Chris, do you want to make it your destination? Yeah, $25. The one of the funny things about that is, I went to the first Raider game I went to. There was a sign that said $20 for parking, $40 if you want your car here when you at the end of the game. Yeah. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Greg's changing the subject. Premier Montero is taking on Trump in a tariff war. Yeah, he's gonna get kicked. He's gonna get stomped in there. Yeah. Ask everybody in Colombia, ask everybody in Mexico, ask everybody. Yeah, that's the tariff threat works. Period. Yeah. So anyway, but I actually like the fact that you're not going to get on a plane in your pajamas. And I'm sorry. Unless it is a seeing eye dog, no. Nope. Fido ain't coming. Or if there is like a serious support animal, yes. But your chicken, your emotional support chicken, cannot come on the plane. And please wear some sort of pants, shoes, and a shirt or jacket. Good Lord. It's like, seriously, like flying is like going to Walmart now. And I'm talking about like late night Walmart. I shop at Walmart. I have no problem shopping at Walmart. I ain't ripping, but I mean, whoo. There was a Twitter handle a hot minute ago, the people of Walmart. I don't know if you saw that one. Boy, yay. Yeah. What's up, Alfred? It's all good. It's all good about that. Alfred, he's got to keep happy wife, happy life. My man. Happy wife, happy life. Have you noticed a change in the country? Have you noticed a change in the way people act in this country in just 5 days of an administration, 7 days of an administration? Have you guys noticed that? No, you haven't, have you? Because it doesn't exist. But if you are I know pajamas are comfy, Lynn. I'm down, bro. I get you. I'd love to roll around in my jammies. But I try to be a civil member of society. I think, and Greg says he hopes the dress codes are the mainstream soon. We'll see. If the airlines picks it up, I'd love it. No, you look like a bum. You cannot come on this flight. But if I'm coming back from Mexico, I'm in a t-shirt, board shorts, and flip-flops, I'm going home. Yeah. Ship the illegals out on Spirit. Hey, listen. Oh, I'll say this: when I was down the 2 times we were down at the border, we saw people coming in brand new clothes. I mean, not cheap clothes. They all look great. They were dressed in the nines, new haircuts, everything. The cartels is part of the program, by the way, that you look nice when you get to go into the United States. But I mean, yeah, but they'll be fine in the dress code of Spirit Airlines, doesn't it? You know. What if the jammies don't exist? No, Grizz, you ain't going in your birthday suit, man. I don't care what you sleep in. I don't want to know what you sleep in, but you ain't getting on the plane with it. I tell you that much. But one of the fun things about social media that to observe is I put a camera in front of my face and I'm going to claim that something just happened. Because remember, victimhood is the #1 currency in the United States, the most valuable currency there is. So victimhood is important. But the funny thing to me to watch is people putting cameras in their faces or just looking in their phones and recording themselves, talking about something that we all know didn't happen. This woman wants you to think that she was just catcalled. This is such Jussie Smollett. I can't even tell you how Jussie Smollett this is. Listen to this.
Chicago, and a group of men drove past me and yelled "stuck up bitch" at me. Since the election, I wanted to point out that the way that men catcall me and other women that I'm walking around in downtown Chicago, and a group of men drove past me and yelled "stuck up bitch" at me. Since the election, I wanted to point out that the way that men catcall me and other women that I know has felt a lot more aggressive and bold, to the point where I'm scared that at some point they're going to pull over and try to pull me into the car. I don't know if anyone else has noticed this or has stories about it, but I feel like it's dangerous because before it used to be, oh, where are you going? You're so pretty. And now it's like, you're a bitch. I'm out to get you. And it's really terrifying.
No, none of this is happening. Like there was this just giant culture shift in 7 days of the Trump administration where they now we're emboldened as white men. We're gonna go call women bitches and pull them into our cars that's because Trump's in office. It's so absolutely ridiculous. But the scary thing is, so many people will see that video and think it's true. It's not. It's a Jussie Smollett kind of vibe. Like, 2 a.m, I'm going to get a Subway sandwich, and 2 black guys wearing MAGA hats told me this is MAGA country. Oh, cat calls. Who the hell does that anymore? I didn't even know people that do that. Cat calls? I mean, I do that to Queen Bee, but I mean, it's what I'm supposed to do. Well, I got a lot of them, too. I got a lot of good lines. Woo! Is your butt an onion? Because it's so hot, it's making me cry. Yeah, I'll do some cat calls. Feel left out. I've never. I haven't either. Diamond and Silk. Remember Diamond and Silk? Diamond and Silk. I forget which one died. One of them died. Diamond and Silk. The very funny women that were proud black women that were all about Donald Trump. And they made a career. I mean, they had a wonderful, wonderful following. I hope whoever's still alive is doing the same thing. But there was a moment where I was kind of catcalled by one of them. She wouldn't stop talking about my eyes. Wouldn't stop. And I was like, okay. And she was like, I'm about to get up onto something. What did she say? Something about I'm about to be hashtag me too right now. Yeah, you're going to ring me up for sexual assault. I was like, what is happening? Yeah. Cat calls it a hockey game. I don't get hockey. See, dude, Greg will be on the show tomorrow. Greg's going to bring in cat calls. I mean, hockey. Greg, that's a rule in the show. We don't talk about hockey. I kid. You can talk about hockey if you want. It's Canadian soccer. That's all I know about hockey. It's Canadian soccer. It's the same thing, but on ice. Yeah. I think soccer is South American hockey. It's the same thing. Yeah. Oh, Diamond passed. Okay. I forget which one was just coming on to me. I was like, okay, this is, I mean, it was embarrassing. Like one of those moments I'm red now just thinking about it. It's like, okay, all right. Got the Department of Homeland Security chief right here. And it was some immigration thing we were doing in DC. And yeah, wow. Start. You're going to have to start the show with "Oh, Canada." No, hell no, we are not. We're not doing Canadian national anthems, Greg. I'm not going to do that. Because it'll be all over you here. All right, so don't dog your soldier unless you That's good. T-Bone. There's a lot going on here. You guys, I love how you guys comment us. I love how you guys just shape the show. Just keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. But Greg's going to be on the show tomorrow. That's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be our first guest. Y'all are going to be guests eventually. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make it the first Tuesday of the month is what we are going to do, and we'll have some guests on, some guest co-hosts. So we're going to have some good things. Greg's going to shoot me over. He doesn't know this yet. Let's say a radio listener in London called me Mr. Midnight. She wanted to ask me out. Yeah, get some, Greg. What's up? I kid. Don't. Dang. All right. It feels good. Yeah. Sorry to go Tony there, but yeah, it does. It feels good when that goes down. Yeah. Like again, Michelle Reagan called me a radio eye candy, and I have no idea what the hell that meant. I don't know if she was insulting me or complimenting me. I took it as a compliment. Definitely took it as a compliment. So Greg will be on the show. Grizz, we're going to get you on here. Rhonda, we're going to get you on here as guest host. It's going to be a lot. Guest co-host. It's going to be a lot of fun. And so he's first up. And again, he doesn't know this yet, but he's going to be texting me a few topics to talk about. And we'll just bandy back and forth as we normally do. I'll pull some good videos for us to a little riff off of as well. So we're going to have a good time. It's going to be a fun hour of excellence in radio and stream broadcasting. Stream broadcasting, not radio broadcasting. I'm going to do that. I'll have my referee's whistle ready for when Mike starts talking his BS. All right. Okay. This is seriously. Look at this. Last time I was on with Greg, he was actually wearing a ref jersey. Don't understand the ref jersey part. Yeah, so yeah, I don't understand that. Let's see, Ronald. Wow, I had a guy comment on one of my videos a couple of years ago. Couldn't watch because I reminded him of Maude. What in the living hell? Maude? No. I'm looking this up right now. I'm looking this up. Let's see. It's Maude. Oh my God, no. Who the hell said you look like Maude? Wasn't that the chick from the Golden Girls too? No, wasn't the chick from the Golden Girls. Yeah, but I'm looking at a picture of Maude. No. Let me see here if I get a bigger picture. Hold on. Oh man, there's something going on here. Some video being played here. So let me go here. Share screen. Share screen. Mod. Yeah, there you go. Are you serious? No, you do not look like Maude. Yeah, I remember the TV show. How the hell would somebody say you look like Maude? Beatrice Arthur. We might start calling you Beatrice though. You walked right into that one. You truly walked right into that one. Yeah. I will be nice. Holy cow. Yeah. Yeah, I thought that was B. Arthur too, Grizz. I totally did. Yeah, I really did. Then there was Maude. That's right. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Greg. Okay, we'll talk about something I had to witness this weekend. We'll talk about that tomorrow as well. All right, you guys. Greg, I will give you a shout here in a bit, and then we'll plan for mañana. And so you guys join us, please. It'll be Greg and I as the first guest co-host of In Other News with Mike Russell. In this case, Mike Russell and Greg Meekin. So we'll hit it tomorrow at noon. Thank you all for hanging out. Like it, share it, subscribe, all of that stuff, please, won't you? And we'll do it again tomorrow at noon. See you then.